Earth. We are so happy and so grateful to be here with you all on this fine, glorious day indeed. We are here. We are here. We are here. And as always, in each message, we want to remind you and, well, give you a little backstory as to who we are. Because we are the Divine Council of Nine, a group of higher dimensional beings that have been observing humanity for thousands of years, even before humanity inhabited the earth, the planet. We have also been observing before planet Earth was created and while it was being created. We chose to be here at this time to bring forward a, well, message from a higher vantage point, a higher viewpoint from the lens of love. Now, we also want to remind you that every single message brings forward activations and codes. So we encourage you to just sit back, receive, breathe, and receive. Sit back, breathe, and receive. Be open and receptive to the vibrations and the frequency. Just allow for whatever is going to unfold. Remember that your mind is being occupied by the messages that we are, the words and the messages that we are bringing forward. No worries, just sit back, breathe, and receive. Allow yourself to be taken on a journey. Allow the words to occupy your mind so that your mind can step aside and you can receive the codes and activations that we are bringing forward in each and every one of these messages. Again, you don't have to listen to prior messages, although it wouldn't be a disservice to you if you did so. Again, there is layers to these messages, and yet you are exactly where you are supposed to be if you even just find yourself listening to just this one transmission. We will start out, since we already gave a briefing as to who we are and what is happening when you and while you listen to these messages, or this message, in fact. The activations and codes are supporting you on your journey at this time during this great awakening. And we will get into the message that we wanted to bring forward, that we know that so many of you need to hear at this time. There is a lot of fear being played out to, well, draw you in to the fear. Essentially, it's like taking a stake and putting it on a fishing rod and dangling it down to one of you that hasn't eaten in days. There is a large percentage of the collective of all of humanity that is, well, we would say addicted to fear. So storylines are being played out to grab you, to pull on you, to bring you in to fear and separation so that you can then choose from a state of fear, moreover, than choosing love or from love. This, in fact, will continue to perpetuate creating the earth from fear. This is why we have come forward for weeks now, prepping you and preparing you as to what lens you are choosing to look through, what lens you are choosing to lead your daily life through. Is it fear or is it love? Is it love or is it fear? How do you want to experience your reality? And this, dear ones, is vital at this time. Humanity is at a pivotal point. And we mean pivotal because humanity is choosing a more difficult path. Again, we wouldn't want to say that anything's difficult or challenging. It's all how your perspective is of it. Yet, when you decide to lead from fear, what will occur? The universe just has to give you more of it. And we want to remind you that so many of you are resisting because of your attachment to fear. Different things that will show you ways of fear. And, well, while you do have choice, you can choose how you move, how you shape, how you lead in the world, knowing that you are not only creating for your own experience to lead in this way, yet you are also creating for generations to come. And we want to remind you and assist you in remembering as to this is part of why we are here, to assist you and anyone listening to these messages on your journey, helping you and giving you a wider view, a view that you possibly wouldn't see from, well, being in physical form. So we have the opportunity to see it from a different perspective, a wider view, which allows for you to have a different perspective, a different way of looking at, well, the situation at hand that humanity is up against at this time. There is a large percentage that are unaware of the choices that they're making and how the choices that they're making are not only impacting themselves, but impacting the whole of humanity for the present and the future. Again, no matter what choice humanity makes, it will lead to the same outcome. It just may look and feel, and the experience of it will be more difficult, will be more challenging. And that's why we are here to share a different perspective so that you can see things, you can think about things with more of love than fear, because we will not bring forward more fear. We only see love. So you get to, well, see every situation experience when we explain it in a different way, in the form of and the creation of love. And we have been very outspoken about the lens that you are choosing to look through. And this, dear ones, is important aspect, important part of this message. Urgent, that is, because we continue to remind you that you are and have choice. You are in the driver's seat. You get to choose. The moment you open your eyes and put your feet on the ground, step out of bed, you have the opportunity to decide what lens you are going to spend your day looking through. Now, yes, there is things, dear ones, happening in the external world. Yes. And it all starts with you. It starts with you changing how you see things, how you view things. What way do you see it? The outcome. Are you one that is engaging in fear, or being pulled by fear, riddled by fear? Are you being yanked? Or can you see everything as one, everything connected, unity, oneness, everyone coming together? Isn't it ironic, dear ones, that, well, the moments that what you would call destruction or chaos happens, then humanity comes together. Time passes, and humanity goes back into fear, divide, and separation. A tragic, and what we would say tragic, because that is what is relatable as a word in your vocabulary. Then humanity comes together to help one another. But this is what the universe is intending and trying to do, bringing humanity together. What has had to happen, and we'll use backed in a corner, like backed in a corner to finally throw up your hands, wave the flag, and say enough is enough. I hear you. loud and clear. You say you want change. You say you've had enough. It's time, dear ones, to begin creating from love, coming together, not seeing each other from divide and separation, that you are separate, they are separate, but seeing it as all one, unity, oneness, coming together, assisting each other, helping one another, knowing that you are loved. You have always been loved. You are not alone, and you have never been alone. Every decision, every step you make is creating not only your future now and in the future. We came here to assist you in remembering who you are. So we want to say that pay attention, open your eyes, see the decisions that you're choosing to make and how they possibly will not only impact your experience, but impact all of humanity as well. This message is bringing forward codes and activations to support you and whoever listens now or in the future to support your heart opening, for you to see things from a lens of love, to give love, to be love, to share love, to spread love, to have kindness and compassion, not only for yourself, but for others. These messages are not meant to be, well, aggressive or pushy or forceful. And you know that sometimes you need to hear it in that way to rock you, to shake you up, to assist you in remembering. There's nothing to fear, dear ones, as you are love, we are love, we are here, we have always been here, we will always be here. We chose to be here at this time, just as all of you chose to be here at this time. It is, in fact, for a reason, for a purpose. detach from the fear-based stories. Let go of those stories as they are not supporting you or humanity. Yet, neither is bad, and we won't judge. Sit back, breathe, and receive. Choose wisely. As you are that powerful. And we would say, what is it going to take, dear ones, for you to realize, for you to see that how your daily choices impact your journey and all of humanity? That's not an individual thing. It is collective. It is all collective. Drop into your heart and out of your head. Breathe into your heart. Breathe and focus into your heart space. Sit back, breathe, and receive. We love you. We love you. And we love you. And with that, for now, we feel complete. And so it is.